Hello there, my name is Justin from Day Night, and today we bring you the top 10 most difficult bosses in the Souls series. We just finished beating Elden Ring, and instead of doing the stereotypical list of the top 10 hardest bosses of Elden Ring, we decided to take it up a notch and do the top 10 most difficult bosses across the entire series. Little caveat here, as these are only going to be rankings of the games that I consider myself proficient in. As in, I've beaten the game multiple times, so there will be a few honorable mentions from a few games that I would like to state are indeed difficult, but they did not make it on today's list. Our honorable mentions are Isshin the Sword Saint from Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Fume Knight from Dark Souls 2, Manus Father of the Abyss from Dark Souls, and Man-Eater from Demon Souls. With those honorable mentions out of the way, let's get right into our list. Side note, this is entirely my opinion, as difficulty is highly subjective, so please sound off in the comments below with your own list. Alright, number 10 we have Sister Friede and Father Ariandel from Dark Souls 3. What is there to say about Sister Friede that I haven't said already? She plays with the speed of Lady Maria, while the player is confined to Dark Souls 3 speeds. She has 3 different phases. Her second phase is Ornstein's Smo in Dark Souls 3, and her third phase takes forever as you are left to backstab fish. An incredible fight, but also an incredibly challenging one. Alright, at number 9 we have Maliketh the Black Blade from Elden Ring. I will say it flat out, Elden Ring was a very difficult game for me in my first playthrough, so this will not be the last you will see of Elden Ring bosses on this list. Maliketh is insanely difficult for 2 reasons. His first phase is incredibly traumatizing for melee players, hardly leaving opportunities to strike with his very quick attacks and very damaging attacks. Couple this with his magic use from far away. His second phase is nothing to scoff at either. He has incredibly fast attacks, flipping attacks very reminiscent of Yoda, and quite a few of his attacks have black flame attached to them. So not only do you take initial damage from the hit, but you'll take damage over time as long as the burn persists. An incredibly difficult boss that claimed many of my lives over my playthroughs. At number 8 we have Mohg, Lord of Blood from Elden Ring. This boss is incredibly easy if you're a magic user, and super overpowered in your build. But if you're a melee user, this boss will put you through the ringer. Again, incredibly fast and damaging attacks, but also his transformation into the second phase has you using 3 of your flasks as he damages you 3 times, replenishing his own health. Very challenging boss for sure. He makes it to the bottom half of this list, but he is nothing to joke about. At number 7 we have another Elden Ring boss. It is the Radagon of the Golden Order and the Elden Beast. This boss makes this list because they are a 2-part boss, very reminiscent of Gehrman followed by Moon Presence. However, you have to beat both of them. As in, if you die to the second boss, you must beat both the bosses again. Radagon is incredibly quick, has quick closing speeds, is very damaging, and has limitless range from where he can hit you at. Plus, he acts as a drain on your resources heading into Elden Beast. Speaking of which, Elden Beast does not leave you many damage opportunities, or even moments to breathe, as he swarms you with magical barrage from the get-go. The only reason they do not make the top half of this list is the fact that both of their poise can be broken, leaving ample times to chunk their health down to size. At number 6 we have Ludwig the Holy Blade from Bloodborne, the first time that Bloodborne is entering this list. Over many of my playthroughs of this game, Ludwig still stands as an incredibly damaging boss, a very erratic first phase that constantly catches me off guard, which is followed by a second phase with lightning fast sword swings complemented by what is the best cinematic in the game. Easily one of the best bosses in Souls. He may miss out of the top 5 for difficulty, but he easily would make the top 3 for quality. At number 5 we have Nameless King from Dark Souls 3. Yes, your legendary difficulty lad has returned! Jokes aside, Nameless King's difficulty is nothing to laugh at, and still stands up to this day. With varying closing speeds of his attacks, attacks that can 1 or 2 shot kill you, and varying combo lengths, Nameless is a force to behold. At number 4, we have Slave Knight Gael from Dark Souls 3. Gael's first phase is Orphan of Kos with a sword, but slightly less erratic if you learn his timings, and his second phase has him summoning a mixture of Artorias and Orphan, gaining his composure, gaining after effects on his swings, but still maintaining his flip-de-doo self from the first phase. Gael is a unit of a boss, and probably in my opinion the best quality boss in all of Souls, but he gets a number 4 for his difficulty. Alright, at number 3 we have Lawrence, the first Vicar from Bloodborne. He took cleric beasts, added fire after effects, and made him able to kill you in 2 attacks, while his attacks can hit you from basically anywhere at any time. Lawrence, as I've mentioned in the past, will always make difficulty lists, but will rarely make quality lists, as his difficulty slides off the scale of balance and closer to utter malarkey. Number 2, we have Orphan of Kos from Bloodborne, our fallen king, ladies and gentlemen. Our fallen soldier. The most difficult boss in the Souls franchise has finally fallen. Before making this list, Orphan of Kos, in my opinion, was the most erratic, damaging, quick, and dangerous boss in the entire series. His Max New Game Plus variant was seemingly unbeatable and took me days and days and days and days to beat. Orphan still to this day gives me nightmares, but there is one boss that gives even Orphan of Kos nightmares. And that is our new number 1 most difficult boss in the Souls series, Malenia, Blade of Miquella from Elden Ring. Elden Ring looked at Orphan of Kos, Lawrence, and every other boss on this list and said, "Hold my beer, I've got this," and gave us an Avengers level threat of a boss. Malenia's first phase has, again, amazing attack damage, attack speeds that rival Lady Maria, and amazing attack range. You say you're a magic user, huh? She laughs in your face as she dodges all of your attacks. You say, well, alright, I can just summon a friend or my spirit summons. She laughs in your face again because she heals herself off every single time she hits anyone. So then you think, okay, maybe I can fight her if I run away the entire time, only attack occasionally when I know for a fact it will land, so you execute this flawlessly, taking 20 minutes to finally kill her, and as you're praying to the lords of George R.R. Martin, you look up to see a cutscene. She has a second phase. So you mentally prepare yourself for Moonlight Rotterfly, because Moonlight Rot doesn't fly, you idiot! But then you die, and you die, and you die, and you die again! Also, I didn't even mention the attack. We all know the attack. This attack will hit you 99% of the time unless you time it perfectly and are not somewhat too close to the wall. And this attack can hit you from seemingly out of nowhere. What's worse is if you somehow survive the Super Wombo Combo land, she heals herself off every hit you took during it. What is even worse than that is that if she hits the Super Wombo Combo land, if that takes place during the second phase, she can inflict you with Scarlet Rot as well. This one attack alone gives me nightmares. Adding that to everything else about her easily cements Malenia as the new hardest boss in the Souls series.
Thank you!
Well, there you have it. There is our top 10 most difficult bosses in all of the Souls series. If you like what you see and you're new around here, please consider giving that subscribe button the Omega Fist Fire Thorn Punch, as it's free, really helps us out, and please let us know what your list is in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.